Hey guys, Tara Ryan here, and today's tip from Tara is about appraisal gap options. I want to make sure that we all understand the options buyers have, especially those who have a little larger down payment. I've got an example here for you. We've got an example here of a sales price of $500,000, and in this example, they're doing a down payment of $100,000, so doing 20% down. The way I like to look at that is they're borrowing 80%. So in this example, we're borrowing $400,000 against the sales price of $500,000. First column, it appraises at the $500,000 at the sales price, and in that case, nothing changes. We've got our $100,000 down. The loan to value, so the amount that we're lending, $400,000, divided by the lower of the sales price or the appraised value is 80%, and we keep their payment of the $25.42 in this example. If it appraises low, let's say it only appraises for $475,000. Well, what does that do? Well, we've got a couple of options. One, the buyer could bring the difference in cash. Now, they only have to bring 80% of the difference, so that $25,000 gap will cost the buyer $20,000 out of pocket. And if they bring that extra $20,000, then of course nothing changes, same payment, same interest rate. They're just bringing a little bit more money to closing. But another option, we can use mortgage insurance to make up the gap. And a lot of people immediately say, no mortgage insurance. But what most people need to know is that mortgage insurance has gotten much, much cheaper in recent years, and it's priced on a matrix based on your risk, your down payment, and your debt to income, right? So it's very personalized, which means for many people it's a lot cheaper than they would expect. So in this second column, appraises low at the $475,000. If we don't change our down payment and don't bring more cash, keep it exactly the same, then the loan to value, we take the $400,000 that we're lending, we divide it by the lower of the sales price or the appraised value, so $400,000 divided by $475,000. It's now an 84% loan to value. So I can do the same monthly payment, but just add $33 a month in mortgage insurance for this buyer with top credit. So for only $33 a month, they don't bring any additional cash. They close the loan, and here's the key. The mortgage insurance is not forever. It's only until you pay down the loan below that 80%. And in fact, if you pay it below 78%, it goes away automatically without you even having to do anything. So it's a nice short-term way to get you into the house, and then you can continue paying on the mortgage and get rid of the MI. There is a last option, and that's you can pay a one-time fee, a closing cost, instead of paying it monthly. So instead of $33 a month, if you do $1,960, so just under $2,000 as a one-time closing cost, then you could have the same interest rate and the same loan and have everything work out. So let me just summarize what those options are if I can turn this page for you. The first option is you increase the down payment to make up the gap, so our down payment will go from $100 to $120. The other option, and the one that I think most people don't realize how great it is the same cash, it's the same loan, and all we do is add $33 a month to bridge that gap. Or lastly, we do the exact same loan and we bring the just under $2,000 additional closing costs and do it that way. The idea, guys, is there are different options, and it's super important right now because the market is at a place where if there's 10 offers, the top 3 have likely waived the financing and the appraisal contingency. Please know that with my team, we're going to discuss these options with all of our clients, and we're going to look at, what can we do on appraisal gap? What are your limitations? What are you willing to do so that you understand all of the options up front to put you in a better position to win more often? Thanks, guys.